Rick Perry sat down for an interview with the Washington Times, and of course he found a way to make everybody facepalm. He said, quote, "I'm going to be a busy guy on day one," referring, of course, to when he's president, he thinks. "From the time my hand goes off the Bible until you come to the inaugural balls, there's going to be a lot of work being done. One of the first things I would do is, obviously, I would rescind any agreement that this president will have made with Iran." These are the guys you want to vote for? He's saying, priority number one, stop peace. Now, the thing I love about Rick Perry is he's not even pretending that he read the agreement. He's saying any agreement the president will have made with Iran, will have made. He already made it, and it's available. The State Department released it. I read through the entire thing. We did multiple segments on it on the show. So it already exists. It's not like he's going to have to do it. But he's like, I obviously didn't read the one that's there now because I'm saying I don't even think it's made yet, and I'm against it no matter what. So you're admitting that no matter what the fuck it says, the piece of paper can literally say America gets 100% of it wants, 100% of what it wants, Iran gets 0% of what it wants, and Rick Perry saying, well, I'm obviously going to rescind, I'm obviously, his words, quote, obviously going to rescind any agreement that this president will have made with Iran. See, guys, this is why I tell you repeatedly, these guys are the bad guys. These guys are the problem. Oftentimes you hear, in conversation, it's like, it's implicit in the conversation of like, well, come on, we all know Iran, they're the fucking bad guys. We're the good guys, we mean well, right? And that's how you have to view everything, and then we can debate from that being our framework and our starting point. No. The Democrats in America are on the record. We want peace with Iran. The Iranian government, specifically with people like Hassan Rouhani, they're on the record saying, yeah, we would like a nuclear peace deal because we want to get rid of some of these sanctions. So let's work together. Let's do this. So the Iranian government and the American government and the Democrats in the American government are like, okay, let's do this. Who's saying no? The Republicans have said repeatedly, I don't care what's in the deal. I don't care what's in it. I'm against peace. I'm against peace. The Likud party in Israel, same thing. I'm against it. I'm against it. So, again, tell me who the bad guys are. I'm asking you, who are the bad guys? We know who's against peace. We know who's for peace. Who are the bad guys? And by the way, you fucking numbnuts, if you read the deal, you find out very quickly, we basically get all of what we want, and they get none of what they want. All they want is the sanctions, lifted. So I guess in that respect, they do get some of what they want. But in return, we get basically everything we want. Okay, they give up any nuclear ambitions whatsoever. They have hard caps on how much they can enrich uranium to, and it's only for research purposes and for power for their power grid. And they have the IAEA up their ass 24/7, where they are constantly monitoring everything that they do. So it's not based on trust, it's based on verification. The deal is based on verification. But still, because Rick Perry hasn't read it, doesn't care to read it, he says stupid shit like this. I'm against it because I'm just against peace. Well, thank you for letting us know that, and now we know you only speak the language of violence, which is hilarious because that's what these guys accuse all, Muslim leaders around the world of doing. Well, these guys are crazy. All they understand is violence. They're just like savages. You're telling us that's what you believe. You're saying, I don't care what the deal says, I'm against it. Okay, let me just give you a little bit more of what he said here because I think it's funny and it just further demonstrates how stupid he is because he gets lost in his own thoughts here. He says, quote, if it is a regulation that is a disincentive to work, they need to be done away with. Okay, dude, you just went from I'm against peace with Iran to regulations like that. No transition, no nothing. I don't like Iran, the disincentives of regulation to work. What? Oh, God. Stop talking, Rick. He's like a dumber version of George Bush. He says, you need to bring men and women to office with you. You need to bring men and women who are committed to this concept that you can't over-regulate. You cannot put regulations in place and change the rules in the middle of the game. But if you change the regulations, wouldn't you be changing, the rules in the middle of the game? No, but that's the thing. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know. He's a silly person. He's the perfect example of the worst of American politics. A guy who's like a puppet that corporate America, some people prop up and say, we know he'll do our bidding, so just put him in there and just hope he doesn't say anything too stupid to the point where he doesn't win the election. Well, sorry, guys, you pick somebody who's definitely going to lose the election.